Hey guys, so today I'm showing you how to make your very own ring light at home. It's very inexpensive, so if you'd like to learn how I did it, please keep watching. So these are the items that you will be needing for this project. I got some LED rope lights from Walmart during the holiday time. You could probably also get these on Amazon as well as probably still Walmart. Then I also have some packaging tape. This is the only kind that I had on hand, but you could also use some duct tape as well. You'll also need some zip ties. I got a package of about 20. You want more in case you mess up. Then I also got this wire wreath frame from the craft store, and that will be our base for the project. So I'm using the tape to kind of hold down the LED lights as we wrap them around. So I'm just zip tying the very bottom of it to get it started and held into place. And as you can see, I'm just going to start wrapping it around and using the tape to kind of keep everything situated until we go back in with the zip ties in just a little bit. You're just going to repeat this process until you run out of rope lights. So once you have everything circled around, I like to go through and just kind of situate everything so that it's nice and even before I go in with my zip ties. And then as you can see, I just go ahead and start taking one zip tie at a time, and I'm just going to work my way around the circle, probably going about 2 or 3 inches in between each zip tie. You want to keep a lot of zip ties on there so that your lights will stay in place and they won't be falling loose. And it's just more aesthetically pleasing, if anything. But yeah, so everything nice and tight. Once I have all the zip ties in place, I'm going to go through and snip off the excess. Once it's all snipped, I'm going to go through and just turn those pieces around so that the bulk of the zip tie is going to be on the back side of your ring light. This is just an up-close shot of what the outside, the front side, should look like. And then I will also be showing you what the back side should look like so that you guys have a good understanding of where you should be at this point. Taking a piece of tissue paper, I'm going to cut this in half, and I'm going to use this to put around my ring light so that the lights aren't so bright and it just gives a more soft glow. I almost thought about leaving this part out, but when I started using my ring light, I realized that it was very harsh on my eyes, and this just helps to diffuse everything so that it's not blinding you while you're using your light. As you guys can also see, that zip tie that's not cut at the top is a little loop. I'm going to be using this later to loop onto a tripod so that I can hold it into place, just to kind of clear up what that's doing right there. I know that this is not the most beautiful looking thing in the world, but if you're anything like me, you're just wanting a light. They're very, very expensive, and this is a very cheap alternative, so it's not going to be the most gorgeous looking thing, but it is going to get the job done. So this is just a quick shot of how I attached it to the tripod. I just kind of crisscross zip ties. I used the loop from earlier and hooked that around the top of it. Just kind of use as many as you need to secure it into place. And here is how it should look when you're all done. I set up the other tripod in there to show where the camera would kind of sit, and since this is on a tripod, you can lift it and lower it and kind of adjust it to whatever height you need it to be at. But yeah, so the lights come with a little cord, so I needed an extension cord to kind of add a little bit of length to plug it into the wall. But I mean, for just a DIY, I think it turned out pretty good, if I do say so myself. Now this is the ring light all lit up on its own. Now I'm not going to use it on its own, I'm still going to use my umbrella setup. I have two lights that are on either side of me right here. I don't have them turned on right now. I also will say that with these LED rope lights that you will want to be in a totally dark room. I had to hang up a blanket to cover up the light, otherwise it creates a very blue tone, and I know it's already cool toned anyway, but it was just, I looked like a Smurf, and that's not what I wanted. So I'm going to turn on my other two lights just to show you guys kind of overall and the difference with the ring light on and with the ring light off. So this is how my setup's usually going to look like. So that when I'm far away, I'm still lit up, but when I get up close, you can see true color and you can see exactly what I'm doing in my tutorials, which is what this is going to be for. So to show you guys, I'm going to turn off my ring light. Everything is just very monotone, I guess would maybe be the right word. And then when it's plugged back in, you see the difference? Do you see? Yeah, so it just helps to brighten everything up and makes it more even tone when I get up close to the camera so that you can see different eyeshadow tones, blush, contour, all that good stuff. Whereas before, it just kind of blended together, and personally, I needed something that kind of brightened up my face. So that does the trick. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you learned a thing or two. If you do decide to try out your ring light, let me know in the comment section below, or you can hit me up on Instagram. My Instagram name will be listed in the drop box down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you later.